this game before, but a friend of mine, there he is, said that it was on Game Pass, and I picked up the first month of PC Game Pass for only $1. So that seemed like a pretty good deal. And he said it was a pretty fun game to play together, multiplayer. So I recorded about 2 hours of us playing the game, and then cut it down into just some highlights, some of the cool moments that we got into. So here's our ship. We have a sloop, and he'd been playing the game for a little while. I've never played the game before, so I had to go through and do all the tutorials and stuff. I cut out all the footage of the tutorials, but then I had to do some of the early game voyages and stuff. So as you can see here, this first voyage we're going on is a quest for glittering gold. And basically we just get a treasure map. We have to find out where that treasure is, like what island it's on. We have to match up the geography. And then from there, we go to find that X marks the spot. As you can see, we found it right there, just a little bit southeast of where we started at Daggertooth Outpost. So I am raising the anchor at the dock. It's a pretty cool system, how you do things with the ships. So we raise the anchor, and away we go, sailing off towards the, I believe it's called the Isle of Lost Words, is where this treasure is supposedly located. Here my friend's telling me to go climb up the crow's nest to see what it's like up there, because obviously I'd never been up into the crow's nest before. So ring the bell a few times to signal to the world that we're coming. And look at this. Very treacherous looking. Nice big choppy waves. As you see, we get the little thing, Isle of Lost Words. Ooh, Last Words. Rather, Isle of Last Words. Even more ominous. So we raise the sails, and we drop the anchor, and here we are at the Isle of Last Words. So now what I have to do is match up the X on the treasure map that I got to the geography of this island, and using that to try to find where the hidden treasure chest is at. As you can see, he's out there, he's trying to shoot himself out of the cannon towards this spot, but I don't think he's figures it out. But I'm looking around trying to figure out, okay, where exactly is this treasure? I'm looking in this barrel, because at this point I don't really know what I'm doing. But then I'm like, okay, we need to find something rocky, and over here's the big rock. So I just start digging. At this point, I'm just digging, trying to find the chest, and there it is. You get this little thudding noise, and then obviously the chest comes up out of the sand. So we got that, so I can pick up the castaway's chest. And we're back on the ship, and I'm stowing the chest down there in the captain's cabin. I had the thought that we should put our treasure in the captain's cabin, just so if other players came and attacked us, they wouldn't readily and easily see that we had a treasure chest just sitting on our deck. But yeah, now we're heading back. As you can see, we just got here to the Daggertooth Outpost, which is where the quest givers or the voyage givers are all at. Now there's an interesting thing they've added to this game. landed this thing that is, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean missions, but that's all single player stuff. Like, you can't do those multiplayer, I don't believe, because it's very story driven. So, I might do a video doing those Pirates of the Caribbean missions by myself, but we'll see. I guess it depends. If I don't know, I guess you'll see by that point, because I'll have already recorded it and have it uploaded and scheduled before you guys even see this video if I do end up doing it, so you can't really tell me one way or the other. But here I am giving that treasure chest to the quest giver. He's with the, I think they're called the Gold Orders. I think that's the name of the group, the Gold Orders. They just give you, that was weird. They just give you they give you different quests for finding treasure. So that's what they do. And here I'm looking, this is the Order of Souls. And the Order of Souls job, or the jobs they give you, the voyages they give you, are to go kill skeleton captains, basically. So now we're going out to fight a skeleton crew. That was really weird a second ago. I'm gonna have to watch this back and see if that noise appears in the recording, or if you guys heard that, please say something in the comments. But it literally sounded like somebody else was whispering right next to me for a second. That was really weird. I'm not saying this house is haunted, but that was super weird. It literally sounded like there's another person right here whispering at the same time as me. Yeah, let me know if you heard that, I guess. But here's Captain Lucky Lawrence, and it says right there he is rumored to be on the Isle of Last Words, right? So obviously that's where we just were, the Isle of Last Words. And I think it's because this is a starter mission that everything kind of just sends you to that same area. But look at that. That is mildly terrifying. That skeleton with the glowing green eyes, I think that signals that there is a bad guy there. I think that lets you know that there's a skeleton captain there. At least that's my understanding, so that's what that means. And I think anytime there's a lot of bad guys, that's what's gonna happen. But as you can see, we are going full speed into this rock. So not good. So we take on a lot of damage, and as you can see, we are getting significant flooding down here. So I had to grab some wooden planks out of the wood barrel and start repairing the hole, because we went full speed into a rock. And while my friend is up above, trying to get us out of this predicament, I'm trying to fix the boat and bail all the water out. As you can see, we're heading back towards our destination now, though we're all well and good. But yeah, we just went full speed ahead, face first, into a giant boulder. And we nearly did it again. Look how close we got to this one. Crazy. Absolute craziness. These boats, when you have full sails and full speed, the maneuvering is actually not that great. The turn radius gets super wide, and it gets hard to you have to make your movements well before you want to do them. But as you can see, we see this little island here, and you can see the skeletons right there. So I say that I'm gonna hop on this cannon, and we're just gonna shoot at the skeletons from the ship. The problem is that the cannon isn't able to go enough ahead. So I'm like, alright, raise up the anchor, and then push me forward in like a bit, and I'll do a drive-by. But as you can see, the angle of the steering wheel is not great, and we immediately beach our ship. We immediately beach our ship here. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get off this, and I get onto this harpoon gun, because it's at the front. And look at this. This thing basically turns into a machine gun, because it like hits the shore and then bounces off. So I took out a few of those. But then I jumped down here to fight some of the skeletons. But like more of them come out of the ground or the water as you're standing there. So take that one out. Got those ones. So we're just sitting here like fighting out these skeletons. And he has bombs. I didn't realize that bombs were a thing in this game. As you can see, he just blunderbusted that one in front of me. Then he throws a bomb right there, but I get caught in the bomb, so I have to go jump in the water. But it's at this point that I'm asking, I'm like, is our ship sinking right now? Because I walked by and it looked like it was getting lower into the water. And he's like, I'll go check. So he's going to go check on the boat, which was sinking, by the way. Like he said, it was taking on water and there was a lot of holes in it. Yeah, I'm singing like, I think it's sinking. But as he runs off and leaves me alone, that's when the captain actually shows up. So now I'm fighting the captain and these minions by myself. I only have 2 shots left in my pistol. I got 1 minion there, missed the captain unfortunately. So now I just have my sword. So I'm like jumping around, trying to like avoid them because there's so many of them until he gets back with his blunderbuss there. That's what we like to see. All that's left is the captain. So just keep hitting on him, and there he goes. Captain Lucky Lawrence defeated. And we get a banana, we get some wood or whatever in that barrel. But most importantly, we get the disgraced bounty skull. So I can take that skull back and turn it in to the quest giver, the voyage giver, and get a reward, get some money, basically. As you can see, I'm now renowned level 4. There's still a little bit of water on the ship, but we take care of that and we head back to the town. I can turn in my skull. And look at this park job. This is nearly a perfect park job. It's so close to perfect. I just a little bit closer. And I should have been able to make that. Should have been able to make that. So I turned that in. But now we're off to Shipwreck Bay. Now, what we were meant to be doing here at Shipwreck Bay, well, it was not that. I immediately fall off the ship, but what we were meant to be doing at Shipwreck Bay was delivering cargo to somebody who was here. Well, spoiler alert, we could never find the guy that we're meant to be delivering the cargo to. Like, this was my, third, beginner introductory mission, was this cargo mission, and we could never find the guy. So, we're like, alright, well, let's try and find him. So we're going off. I'm carrying the bottles of rum. But what does happen ends up being much better, and obviously you guys will see that here. Now, there's something glowing blue out from the distance. I just now realized that watching this back. I didn't really see that at the time. I wasn't looking for that. There's a pig in the water. Pigs notorious for swimming. Okay, but look at this. So I have the cargo, but I'm like, well, hold on a skosh. We got a treasure chest here in our midst. So I put the cargo down. I'm checking this thing out. There's some gold in there that I take, but look at that. You got these opulent curlows and elaborate flagon. I'm like, man, this is like a legit treasure chest right here. And he had to tell me that you could put the treasure back in the chest, then just sell it as one chest instead of taking all the items individually, which makes sense. So I'm like, alright, take that chest back to the ship. I'm gonna keep exploring, see if I can find this guy or see if I can find more treasure. But all I find is nothing but trouble, because look at this. You have the Demigorgon coming out of the earth. You have like a Last of Us spore zombie, and there's 2 of them. So I'm like, alright, I'm loading up my guns. But then as I'm fighting these, he's telling me that there are ghosts. He said, oh, by the way, there's ghosts down here. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm just shooting at these ghosts while Demigorgons are behind us. I have 1 shot left. Boom, shoot that Demigorgon. Like, hopefully I can put that down. But we're surrounded on all sides. We've got ghosts on one side of us, Demigorgons on another side of us. Just absolute chaos and anarchy here on this Shipwreck Bay. Well, look at that, he found another treasure chest, so he's off. Or that's the one from before. But there's another treasure chest here. So we found a second treasure chest. So now we're taking these up to put them on the ship. So we're like, alright, well, we've got treasure. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's put it in the captain's quarters so that nobody comes around and steals it or whatever. Or they don't see it if they do want to come steal. So we're doing all that. And I'm like, alright, well, back at it. And as I'm here, I notice, maybe you guys see it, that little glittery in the distance. That little piece of treasure up there on that ship's mast. And that, I was like, alright, well, I have a goal in mind. Step 1, kill the pig. Got the pig, got the pork. That's what it's all about, baby. Gotta get that pork, it's what we've been waiting for. And of course, another Demigorgon decides to show up and play. We both shoot it, put it down, so that's pretty solid. 2 shots and that thing's done. So I'm like, alright, we've got to figure out a way to get up there and get that treasure. Because I will not be denied. At this point, I will not be denied. It's like, alright, looks like a basic climbing puzzle. Gotta work my way up through the ship, up to the top. And, oh, there it is. So, of course, like a smart person, and I immediately fall off the edge. So immediately fall off there. But it's alright, we move, we ball, we get back up. It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, and we devour, all in one. So I'm climbing up the mast, and there's the seafarer's chest, so I picked that up. And I'm looking around for him, and I see there's that green thing in the distance there, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna drop this down, and we'll figure out what's going on. So I drop it down. And then I jump down to get to it. He's fighting a skeleton, I think. Yeah, it's whatever. So I alright, I drop it, go pick that chest back up. And it's time for us to get out of Shipwreck Bay and go back to sell all of our wares now. Like, we're meant to be doing this cargo delivery, but like the guy we're meant to be delivering to isn't we don't see him. So we have that gem now. We have a few treasure chests. I'm like, alright, so far so good. Let's get out of here. Basically my thinking. So I'm giving the coordinates on how to get out to this spot. I'm looking at the map. I'm like, alright. But then I noticed something green just there off the port side. I think left is port, so off the port side of the ship. I noticed something green and glittering, so I'm like, well, I have to go get that. So, come over here, and it ends up being a emerald mermaid gem. Look at that. All nice and glowy and green and beautiful. Then he spotted something blue off in the distance and he went and grabbed that. So we're going back to Dagger Tooth Outpost. We have not delivered our cargo whatsoever. No delivering of cargo. But we have a lot of treasure. We have a lot of treasure. And look at this park job. This might be the best one yet. Boom, anchor locked in. Wheel turning to the right. Blue. You can climb right off the mast, right onto the dock there. It's like, alright, what do we take first? He takes that. I take this, that's the wood chest. But I think I grab this treasure chest here. Yeah, exactly. It's like, alright, let's go take these, let's go take these to the guy. Let's sell them. We made pretty good money here. You got 1567 for that Ashen Captain's chest. 1567. I wasn't able to give him the treasure chest outright, so I have to drop it down and then like give him the items individually. But look at this opulent Curlo. Boom, that's 721. Elaborate flagon, 226. Opulent Curlo, 781 again. It's just that easy. And then you know what? Take the chest too. Take the chest too, bud. I don't want it. I don't want it. So, just more selling of wares. Like, alright, let's take this Seafarer's chest. Take this to him. Unfortunately, our ship's, we've drifted away from the docks a little bit. $1,000 for that sapphire. Or gold, rather, not dollars. Seafarer's chest, 142, 230, just selling stuff. Another Seafarer's chest. Like, alright, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oof, down here. Taking it up to him. Sold. 201 gold for that Seafarer's chest. He's got a Seafarer's chest, and that's that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This game, I was like kind of surprised by how much I enjoyed this game. I didn't know much about it going into it. Just my friend told me, let's play it, and I did, and I had a wonderful time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content just like this every single day. And until next time, guys. Bye-bye.